Good morning, St. Markians. My name is Lorna, and today I am bringing you a devotional from Quiet Moments for Women, written by June Masters Bacher. It references Matthew 13:24-30, the parable of the weeds. Jesus told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like the man who sowed good seed in his field. But while everyone was sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat, and then went away. When the wheat sprouted and formed heads, then the weeds also appeared. The owner's servants came to him and said, "Sir, didn't you sow good seed in your field? Where then did the weeds come from?" "An enemy did this," he replied. The servants asked him, "Do you want us to go and pull them up?" "No," he answered, "because while you are pulling weeds, you may uproot the wheat. Let them both grow together until harvest. At that time I will tell the harvesters, 'First collect the weeds and tie them in bundles to be burned. Then gather the wheat and bring it into my barn.'" Mrs. Bacher's devotion is titled Weed Control. George has been on his hands and knees digging our grass all week. Somebody gave him a start to choke out the Bermuda grass. It did. It also choked out the rest of the yard and moved in to live happily around every shrub, vine, and perennial. Our neighbor has no nut grass. He's fighting a battle with weeds. He hoes, sprays, and does all sorts of things to discourage the tenacious guest. Both men are losing the skirmishes. "It's unbelievable that we can put a man on the moon and haven't come up with a way to exterminate weeds," the neighbor panted. Weeds are interesting things. I read somewhere, you can control weeds, but not their seeds. Some weed seeds are able to germinate after being underground for 80 years. That means that the pesky things are lying there conspiring, and the minute some unsuspecting homeowner diligently scratches the surface to put in a lawn, up they jump, rested, and ready to choke the life from any domestic plant. The same sort of weeding problem goes on inside ourselves. While we daydream, an enemy comes, as in today's parable, and seeds our lives with tares. Now the trouble with tares, which are weeds called darnel, is that they are so like wheat one has trouble distinguishing between the two. It was near impossible to pluck out the tares without uprooting the wheat. When the wrong seeds come into our lives, we have to get rid of them before they germinate and confuse us, spoiling the harvest that God has in mind for us. We can go a step further with the lesson. Should the weeds be smuggled in and we are uncertain as to which is right and which is wrong, God promises to sort at harvest. Ours is to watch and pray. Something to think and pray about. Some socially acceptable sins begin innocently. Weed. So, good luck with weeding, and I will see you at church. Bye.